My name's Courtney Sanson, he rioho no Ngāpuhi me te Raroa. I come from the far north in a small little town called Kaikohe. I've recently finished my Bachelor of Sciences majoring in Earth Sciences at the University of Waikato, and I'm currently going to do my Masters in Environmental Sciences at Victoria University. So I have this picture here. So this picture has a bit of a story. This is a mud volcano in Pauringa. As an intern, we got to go up here and be a part of the noho taio for Te Raroa, where we essentially go on a wānanga and teach Māori youth about science. And it was just like in someone's random paddock. And it was just like this big mound of mud bubbling. And we were just like, well, what the heck is this here for? And it was a sign that of potential oil that was nearby. But local iwi said, no, we're going to put a stamp on that it's just going to be for non-commercial use. So yeah, I think it's just really cool that you get to go on these opportunities, go somewhere. I know one of the interns, he was from Nelson, and he never went up to the far north before, and he was quite shocked. But you get to go to cool places like up north, which I think not many people go to, not further up north. Ideally, I would like to own my own business. Maybe do environmental consultancy work, and get to work along with my iwi and hapu and help them throughout organised sciencey processes and stuff.
Kia ora, I'm Emma. I'm at Victoria University of Wellington and I'm studying environmental studies and psychology. I thought I wasn't smart enough to do science, so I went for environmental studies. And now because of this scholarship that I've done, I am going to do a Masters of Environmental Science. So I am smart enough to do science. So I've been working sort of joint between the ice core facility and the organic geochemistry lab, and we're looking at primary production, so phytoplankton and microbial life in sea ice in Antarctica. The -20-degree freezer gave me a bit of a shock the first time I went in there. It's so cold. So yeah, I've got this photo of me working in the ice core facility. I'm just sorting some samples, but what we get to wear, which is pretty cool, is we have a polar fleece, a puffer jacket, and then a whole bunny suit over the top. And then you get these really cool boots that they're huge, and they're steel capped, and they're quite cool. I came into the job, into the scholarship, really nervous and not sure that I could actually deliver what was needed. And I'd never done any lab work before, and I got thrown into the ice core facility and into the lab, which was awesome, and it just gave me this whole new perspective of what you can do with just some passion and enthusiasm.
I'm Joe, I'm from Victoria University. I've been working at GNS over the summer. So this is a photo of Te Puia up in Rotorua. It's where I went when it was up at Wairaki and Taupo. We went out there with the field techs, just surveying some of the geothermal features. It was cool. I had been to Te Puia before, but not like that. We got to go over the fences and we got to do our measurements. And I was just with some of the field techs sticking my stick in the water, taking measurements. It was quite fun actually. The work that I've been doing it's been a lot of calling up regional councils and seeing what their actual geothermal use they know about. And so the project overarching, while my part is just collecting the data, talking to people, in the grand scheme of things, the idea is going, hey, this is where we use some geothermal features. This is the types of geology that lead to that. Where else might this be underutilised? Getting to know some of the people around GNS has been really great. Getting some connections and seeing, what actually, possibly where I could be in maybe, 5 years time or whatever, after I finish my degree.
So my name is Yen Thor, and I'm originally from Malaysia, and I'm on a summer research scholarship with GNS and Vic. And I'm basically doing paleoclimate reconstruction using lake sediment biomarkers, and this is at the National Isotope Center at GNS. So this is a picture of me in the lab. So this is how my work in IC looks like every day. And here you can see I'm actually holding vials, and I actually brought this as well. So it's really cute and it's really tiny, and I think it really represents what I do in the lab because we go through hundreds and hundreds of these, and we basically put our little samples in them. And so now we have like boxes filled with these, and they're so cute. I'm really honored and thankful for Vic and GNS. Can I do that again? I was like, what am I saying? I'm definitely really thankful for GNS and Victoria University for hosting this. It's a really, really cool job to have, and I have like the best supervisor ever. He's so nice. And I also have a really amazing lab partner, so it just makes, work really, really easy and really fun.
So my name is Shontelle Nahona. I am at Victoria University of Wellington, studying a Bachelor of Science, majoring in marine biology and ecology and biodiversity. I want to be a scientist because Māori have always been, natural scientists. They naturally observe things and they naturally interpret things, and that's basically what science is. We actually hold a lot of power being Māori. Especially in the science field, and GNS has made me realise that. So I created a game while I was here at GNS, and my game was created to teach kids about the conditions that forams live in or are fossilised in. Forams are microscopic shelled organisms. We called it Foramio because it's kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but basically it's a battle game, and each foram can only live in certain conditions. But yeah, it's just interactive and a fun way to learn about things that you can't really see with the naked eye. It actually ended up working for quite a few of the kids that weren't engaged. In 10 years' time, hopefully I'm working at GNS, to be honest. I'm going to take Chris's spot. Don't show him this. No. Chris Hollis is my supervisor.